Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing today? I feel so good knowing that I'm not with the narcissist. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about karma always gets the narcissist. Where do I start? So, I feel like one of the main reasons why, okay, it's not the main, but one of the reasons why narcissists like to have different types of supply in their life, it's because they know eventually we're going to find out the real them. They know that the karma is going to catch up to them. They know that they're lying, they're gaslighting, they're cheating, they're doing horrendous things behind your back. Everything they say that they are doing, that they are not doing, they are actually doing. So because of that, they know any day you could switch. So any day that you could switch, they don't know when that day is going to come. And as you know, being with them, they are paranoid as it is. They are paranoid people, so they already know that their days are numbered, okay? This is not going to last forever, and they know that. So what they do is they have different supplies there just in case you decide to wake up and leave. Because I'm not sure about you, but I know with me it was sudden. You know, one day, we were about to go on a viewing to see our son's nursery, and then the next day he was out on the streets. So understand that their days are not always going to be the same. One day they're going to be with you, one day they're not, whether you leave them or they leave you. Okay, so they always get their karma because they know what kind of dirty and low down people they are, so they have to keep people around them. For example, if it's a friend that's a narcissist, right, they are going to have you as a friend, but then they're going to have other people as friends as well. So that means that they can bounce from one another. So when you decide not to talk to them, or you distance yourself, or you go no contact, then they can go to this other friend. And when they decide, they're going to go to another friend. This is why narcissists are friends with everyone. They talk to everyone. Even if they don't like them, they're going to talk to them. When I mean friends, not real friends, okay? I'm just using that term loosely. So they know they're going to receive their karma. This is also why they start the smear campaign before they leave you or before you leave them. Because then they know it takes time to eventually, oh my God. Sorry guys, changing the bin men. They know eventually, that does really put me off what I was saying, that you're going to wake up. So they need to make sure they have, I literally forgot everything I literally said. I'm so sorry guys, that just really put me off. That sound just went right through me. This is why they move the way they move. This is why they have backups, backup friends, backup contacts, backup, ladies or gentlemen in their life. This is also why narcissists have lots of kids. This is why, if not all of them, but the narcissists that I know, like the women are older than me or the men are older than me, they have a lot of kids. Like, minimum 4 kids. That's because if one kid finds out who they are, they have 3 more options. It's not because they love kids. It's not because they look after their kids, or, they do it because of supply. So when the oldest 2 decide to move on and find out who they are, they grab onto dear life to the last 2 kids. So this is obviously about karma, but I need you to understand that this is why they're addicted to people, because they know that they're not good people. They don't do things the right way. They lie, they steal, they cheat, they come to destroy. So they know that eventually someone's gonna realize, okay, you've come to destroy me. So because of that, they know that they have to always have options. And remember, they don't love people. They don't genuinely care about people. So that's why it's so easy for them to hop onto the next person, hop onto this person, hop onto that person. Remember, they use people, they abuse people, they use people for their businesses, they use people for their fake, phony egos. So they need a whole different options of people. This is why when you kick the narcissist out or the relationship ends, they've already moved on and moved in with the new supply, because they've already been grooming this person from before. And when they discard you, it's because in their head they genuinely feel like, I've broken this person down so much, I can do what the hell I want. Okay, a little mini story time. I was dating this guy. It's not the narcissist that I've known for 10 years. I was dating this guy for about 3 months. Okay, and long story short, he was a worse narcissist than the one that I was with. So after getting out of that 10-year relationship with that narcissist, I had about a year's break and started dating, and I met another narcissist that was even worse. He would beat his girlfriend, he would cheat on his girlfriend and give her a whole bunch of, STIs. He was just the worst of the worst, okay? And I kind of clocked soon as, I didn't really clock he was a narcissist because he was a different type. And when you deal with one, you feel like they're all the same, and they're not. And let me tell you how. He wasn't love bombing with money and gifts and actions. He would love bomb with words. So because that was a bit different to what I'm used to, I thought, okay, maybe he's just egocentric or a bit full of himself. Something was just, I was listening to my intuition, which I'm learning to do, and I just kept praying to God. I kept praying to God, something's not right with this guy, and please reveal his intentions as soon as possible. I can't put my finger on it. He's always hot and cold. He acts like he's interested, but then he's not interested. But then he trying to get in a relationship with me after 2 dates. Is it because I'm so amazing? Which is egocentric in itself, for me to even think that. Or, what is it? But really and truly, it should be a red flag. If someone wants to be with you straight away, that's a red flag, because they should want to get to know you. If they're a normal, healthy person, even if they do want to be with you, they would have some kind of self-discipline and say, okay, you know what, I really like this girl, I really like this guy, but let me take some time to actually get to know this person and see if they are who they portray to be. Yeah, long story short, he was actually in a relationship already with my neighbor, who was also a friend, and he kept forcing me to be with him. And when I prayed to God, listen to this, you need to listen. When I prayed to God and said, is there anything, please reveal his intentions, me and that neighbor was speaking. And the reason why I didn't know that she had a relationship with this guy, because she was a toxic girl as well, okay? Very broken, toxic girl. She was living with her ex-boyfriend and her son, okay? And her son wasn't the child's father. The boyfriend wasn't the child's father. So she was in the house with her ex-boyfriend and the son. And they kept arguing, so I was thinking maybe they're on their last legs or whatever. Long story short, she was seeing somebody else, and she was seeing the narcissist that I was seeing. And the narcissist was getting upset with her because he impregnated her. He got her pregnant. Sorry, I can't talk. He got her pregnant, and because she was still living with her ex-boyfriend, he was upset, and he was saying, kick him out. But her ex-boyfriend and him were very good friends. So he got her pregnant and was with her for a whole year. So when she was telling me, I'm really stressed, I'm 6 weeks pregnant, and so I was like, oh, what, you're together properly and everything's going well? She said, no, I'm with somebody else. And I was like, but you have that man living in your house, so I don't understand how you could be in a relationship when the man is in your house. Fair enough, he's your friend, but that's just a bit odd, right? So she said, oh, it's a new guy that I met. Anyway, she's talking. And I said, that guy sounds like the guy I'm dating. And she was like, no, it's not, trust me. So I said, let me see his profile picture on WhatsApp. And it was the same profile picture, same name, same everything, right? So she voice noted. So she, she called him on video call and was crying, hysterical, oh, who is this person? As in me, who is she? And he was like, I don't know who you're talking about, never met her in my life, never heard that name in my life. These times we just come back from a date. So I literally said, what, you don't, okay, put my face in the camera. I said, what, you don't know me, yeah? Like, I didn't just come from your house now. Like, what are you talking about? And he was like, oh. He was crying, hysterical. Anyway, come off the phone. Me and her were speaking in her car. We were talking. Long story short, this girl was toxic because she was telling me a whole bunch of stuff about him to make me put off him. But everything she was telling me was just confirming everything I was asking God for. I was asking God, I said, something's not right, this, that, and the other. It's because he's in a relationship with her. He's seeing other women. You know, the neighbor told me, you're the third lady that I caught him cheating on me with. And I was like, third? So he's done this before? So how are you angry? And I don't get it. I don't get it. Long story short, she said that, you know, he's addicted to Viagra, so he can't perform without those pills. He's full of STIs. What else did she say? You know, I'm pregnant with him, with his baby. He beat me, put hands on me. She got her phone out, showed me photos of her bruises on her face. Yeah, he was really bad. He was very, very toxic. And the thing is, she was as well. So, and then she kept saying all these bad things about him. And then saying to me, so what, are you still going to see him? And I was like, look, some girls don't care. They will sleep with a guy no matter what, okay? They will be with that guy no matter what. Even if you're not my friend, even if I don't know you and I have no loyalties to you, that's just not the person I am, okay? If he's cheated on you 3 times, he don't respect you, and he's lying to your face and he doesn't know me when he knows me, why would I then go and sleep with him? Why would I then go and get back with him? And make it make sense. You know, you're toxic and your self-esteem is very low. I thought mine was low. Your self-esteem is so low that you would encourage that. But I'm not encouraging that. I'm not doing that. Whether I know you or not, whether you're my friend or not. Long story short, he gaslit her to a point. She don't talk to me. She blocked me. Me and her, this is the reason why they have to do it. The narcissists have to do it because they know their karma's coming. This is why he had her. He knew probably any day she's going to leave. If I'm the third girl that, you know, she caught him cheating on, he's cheating with others. He knows that once she finally finds the strength to leave, he'll have nobody. And that's why he wanted me to be his girlfriend, so that's my backup plan. If she leaves, okay, I can have her. And what's funny, when I was very insecure at this point, so when I was dating guys, I just didn't trust them. Okay, I don't do this now, but I went into his phone when he went into the bathroom, and he left his phone, which guys really don't do, especially cheating guys. He left his phone, and I saw that he was talking to 6 other girls, and one of them weren't me, and the other one weren't that girl. So he's juggling 8 girls. Can you imagine? He's juggling 8 girls. And that's the reason why I felt like something was up, because he wouldn't court me, he wouldn't chase me, he wouldn't try and get to know me, everything was rushed, you know, he didn't really want to. So that's the reason why, because he's talking to 8 different girls or whatever. And I confronted him about it, and I said, look, who is this girl? And he laughed. He was like, oh, this girl that works next door to my workplace. Okay. Long story short, he had to make sure I'm the backup, because you know his karma's coming. So he knows that I'm the backup, she's the backup. I'm the backup, and this other girl that works next to him is the backup. They have to have backups. They know their time's limited. They know what they're doing, and they're not going to change. They are not going to change. Okay, so, and what makes it even worse, this happened about 2 years ago, okay, the story I'm telling, and I actually bumped into them the other day. This is why I'm actually telling this story as well. And they both ignored me, and obviously she's, you know, got a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, something like that. They both ignored me, and it was fine, because at the end of the day, you know, I felt her eyes looking at me, screwing me, because I don't look the same as I used to look, even when I was dealing with him. I look much better, so it's like, she's looking at me like, screwing, but it's like, you're really gonna mess up a friendship for a man who's cheating on you and taking the mick, like. But she wants to portray on Instagram this whole happy family. Long story short, they are going to receive their karma. They have received their karma, and just because you don't see it doesn't mean it ain't coming. And the whole point of me telling you the story about the guy that I was seeing and all of that nonsense is to let you know that it looks like he's not received his karma, because he's still with that girl. everything. He's got everything he wants out of her. She's paying the bills. She's driving him around everywhere. He hasn't got a license, hasn't got a car. She's doing everything for him, okay? And when I see her, she just looks even worse. She just looks like an empty shell. She's just following him like a puppet, and it's so sad, you know. But, you know, I can't help everyone. Another reason why I do this YouTube video, because certain people that I can't help to get out of this situation, I'm going to help others online. They're going to receive their karma. It doesn't look like it. It does not look like it. I know this video is very long, and if you stayed on, thank you so much, but I just had to get it out this way, and I'm finding it very hard to get my words out. They're going to receive their karma. Don't you worry about it. It may not look that way, but they will, and they have. And if you do like this video, please hit that like button, please subscribe, and thank you all my new subscribers. Like, I'm growing. I can't believe it. Like, thank you guys. Thank you for everyone supporting, leaving comment section below, and I will see you for my next video. Bye.